Welcome back, you beautiful people. This is my propane spindrift, a mountain bike I love to shred hard. Why? Because it has a 190mm fork on the front, 180mm travel on the rear, and a dropper post. As a 1x12 drive system and as a mixed wheel size, so 29, 27.5. Massive brakes front and rear. This is a free ride bike and I love riding it hard, but what about its skinny cousin? This, a road bike. Now, can I ride this thing as hard as I can, like I do on the spindrift? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go shred. Oh, I've got a puncture! I've got a puncture! Before we hit the trail and get a bit gnarly, let me introduce you to the bike. This is a Canyon Endurace 6 AL. AL standing for aluminium. Super lightweight, built for energy efficiency and going long distances. Now, this bike comes in at 9.4 kilograms in its road form, but I've adapted it slightly for the mountain bike terrain. Now, this frame can take 35mm tires. It has clearance for that, which is great because I've actually stuck on some of the Vittoria Terrano Mixed tires. This is a gravel tire, but with inside there is a insert, which is good because I can run a slightly lower tire pressure. Because it's so rigid, I need some sort of absorption when it comes to riding rocky terrain. Now, this is a 700C and this is a 33mm tire. Now, here's where it gets a little bit more techie. Now, on a road bike, they still have this thing right here. That is a front mech. In mountain biking, this thing is unfathomable. This is like, why would you have this? Because we have what we like to call a 1x system, be it if it's a 1x10, 11, or 12. They have a wide, narrow chain just to stop the chain from bouncing off when it gets a bit gnarly. Talk about bouncing off, you see this rear mech right here? Now, this thing right here is great on the road. It's not gonna be vibrating, it's not gonna be bouncing around, there's not gonna be much chain slap. So there's no clutch in this. Now, nowadays, there's mountain bike rear mechs. They have a clutch built into this thing to eliminate all chain slap and also to stop the mech from doing this. This is where I'm gonna struggle today because I feel like the chain's gonna be bouncing off and I'm gonna spend most of my day trying to get this thing back on. Drop handlebars. Where do I hold? Do I hold here? I feel more comfortable here. But then my body weight's so over the front and the head angle on this thing is so steep compared to a gravel bike where it's a little bit more aggressive because of the terrain. First things first, before we hit the jump line, I'm gonna lower the saddle. So I'm gonna slam it. I'm literally gonna slam it all the way. There you go, get that thing out of the way. Now, that's one thing when it comes to riding jumps or gnarly terrain or trails or obstacles. Drop the saddle, man. Get it out the way. Get it out the way. Now, what's in front of me is a jump line. It's black. It's graded as black. It's severe. Sounds gnarly. Enough of the bike. Let's go. Hit jumps first. Jumps. Of course, it's lightweight.
Oh, baby.
Didn't like it. It's the first go at it. It always feels weird, so we'll mess around a little bit more and we'll get bigger. We'll get bigger. Oh, big jump, dude. Whoa, my God. Oh, no. Oh, oh. Finishing braking bones. Whoa. I can hear you beautiful people in the comments down below saying, why the heck are you riding a road bike in the dirt? You're gonna destroy it. It's a fair question, and my answer is, I'm just showing how durable a road bike can be. You can just stick on a pair of aggressive tires and you can get the taste of the dirt. You can have a first glimpse of what mountain biking is all about. Your road bike is not just a road bike. You can use it as a gravel bike too, or a mountain bike. Oh, baby. Woo! Look at that road gap. It looks big now, not gonna lie. On a road bike, this looks massive. And that one's a gap. I have to clear it. Like, I have to clear them. or it's gonna really hurt, like wrists, and smack my jaw on here and blood, and there's a blackbird there, there's a crow. That's not a good sign. All right, to the top. Oh my. That's horrible. You see what I mean? Spending my day putting the chain back on. Oh wow. Let's try that again. They're actually quite big when you're like this. Chest and your sternum on your flipping, what do you call that thing? Stem. Oh dude, that's quite scary. I need to go faster. Faster. Gauteng. Let's go. Rollers to get warmed up on. Oh my gosh, baby. I have to go way faster on this than I do on a mountain bike, because a mountain bike you can like use the suspension to preload and pop, and you can go slower and pop and push through. On this, I don't want to pop it because it feels weird.
One way in, no way out. Enter at your own risk.
Jump. 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 There we go. Oh, slow down. Oh my. Oh. Oh. Oh my. No. Josh, did you see that? Did you see my front wheel get hooked on my shoe? Dude, that's not the one. I took off like this because I'm thinking, oh, if I'm gonna land or case or land deep, I land on the back wheel and then slap the front down. It's what you kind of do, because you take the brunt with your legs more than on your front with your arms, because you can go over the bars. The wheel got stuck on the other side of my shoe and I couldn't bring it around. I had to drop my foot in the air or lift my foot in the air. It's flipping horrible. But hey, GBU jumps, tick on a road bike. Slash, well, you would say it's a gravel bike now because of the tires, but it's a road frame. Endurace. There you go. The one thing that the road bike's really good at, and that's climbing. It's super energy efficient. You get the power down to the pedals, to the wheels. You can just plod on up a climb to your heart's content. But when it comes to mountain biking, actually, you need traction more than efficiency. It's more about traction control. Now there's an e-bike climb here, and I'm gonna tackle it on a road bike. Can it actually do it? I ain't got a clue. I doubt it. I think I'm gonna struggle. Anyway, up in. It's the only place, oh, I hold on the hoods. Oh. Oh my flying traction. Yes! That was a techie climb. Yes, it's efficient in getting the power down, but grip. You need grip when it comes to mountain biking. Fire road, it's all right. So this is where we get into where it gets a bit gnarly, right? And we're going to talk about head angles. Now, the frame I ride, the Spindrift, is a medium-sized frame. That is 63.7 degree head angle. It's pretty slack. Now, when it comes to the road bike, the Canyon Endurace 6AL, this thing, well, it's 73. That is steep, isn't it? Nearly 10 degrees difference. Unreal. Now let's talk about wheelbase, because it's a big part of descending. It keeps the bike stable out there. Now the road bike is 990 millimeters. The Spindrift, right, is 1,243. It has a flip chip. I've put it on flat out mode for descending because that's what I like. Now the bar width, now on my bikes, all my bikes, I like to run a 760 millimeter width bar. I love that. It's my perfect size. This one is 420, super narrow. Now the stem length on this rig is 100 mil. It's got a slight negative to it. Basically, it's getting you way far forward and it's just adding a little bit more aerodynamics, more aero efficient. Whereas on my Spindrift is a 35mm stem. It brings the bike more up into it, so it's slacker and you can get into it more of an attack mode when it comes to descending. Now this is where this bike is going to be a fish out of water, out of its depth. Likewise with me trying to navigate down this steep, horrible double black or black trail on this. Oh my gosh! Oh, my nuts are in my stomach. An absolute bone shaker. I forgot how rough it gets so quickly straight out of the gate. You don't feel it on a mountain bike. I feel it today. Oh my, this is where Neil crashed. Oh my gosh. Oh. Sherbet. That's got totally worse. Wow. Anyway, ski run. It's extreme, extreme double black diamond. Dropping in. Oh my. Oh my. Puncture! I've got a puncture! I've got a puncture! No. Houston, we have a problem. I got a huge slice in my tyre. It's actually sealed it. Kinda. Look at the stuff already. It's like starting to vulcanize. Look at that. Look at that for a derailment. Oh no. Oh dude. And that's why we ride mountain bikes. Because of the terrain we ride is super demanding, the bike just makes it a lot easier. You're not gonna ride a mountain bike on the road because riding a road bike makes a life a lot easier on the road. Likewise with the trail, you won't ride this. Where we've been doing it today is about making life a lot easier. No matter what you ride, a hardtail or a full suspension, the main thing is that you're just having fun. I had fun today. The bike had fun apart from the front tire. Anyway, ended on a flat. But thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this has inspired you to just have fun on whatever bike you have out there. And it just goes to show how durable road bikes really are. Now, if you want to if you love road bikes, head over to GCN because they do so much about road bikes. But if you want to stick around, we have a plethora of mountain bike videos just for you to feast your beautiful eyeballs on. On that note, I'll see you next time because I need a cup of tea and a glass of water because it's an absolute scorcher today. See ya. It's this way. See ya.